Who'd have thought? I'm actually homesick for the underground. Mother sends me here in harm's way while you sit and watch me prance around in skimpy outfits from the comfort of your armchair. Hardly seems fair.
Got me stuck, can't give it up. Back in reality, stop the clarity, stop the distraction, regain some traction. Is it hypnotic, so iconic? Got me stuck, can't give it up. Back in reality, stop the clarity, stop the distraction.
So we are going to choose the Free Knights. Free Knight Arcana embody the rebellious, independent spirit of their faction, always attempting to outdo each other in strength and skill. Their commanders strongly encourage this competitive streak, with some even promising their Arcana their freedom after the war. And we are going to choose the only male class.
Cyberblade, a recent innovation in arc science. Cyberblades are the first male arcana. They boast powerful chakra buffs and extreme mobility, making them experts in fast-paced combat.
All right, so let's customize our muscle twink. All these faces are still quite feminine, but that's fine. Okay, there's not a whole lot of customization here, but there wasn't even a whole lot of customization for the girls, if I'm being honest. So we got this and we got this, which while I am disappointed it covers up so much, it does look pretty cool. Then we got this and then this. All right, let's get started.
Is it time to hunt again?
Why is it like every girl in this game, her areolas are trying to fall out? Greetings, my lovely. I'm your sysadmin, Arrow? My job is to give you and your commander the technical info you need to survive. So listen up. Most of your quests will be delivered to you through the cybernetic receiver implanted behind your ear. A blue exclamation icon at the bottom of your visual field will notify whenever a new quest is downloaded. More later, ta-ta for now. Okay, so she's just, giving us the 411. I would say I'm honored I was chosen to carry out your mission, Commander, but I'm not sure how enticing the thought of trudging through a nuclear wasteland, grappling with mutants, and looking over my shoulder for enemy ambushes sounds. If anything, you should feel honored I'm going in your stead. Lucky for you, I'm built for this. In any case, this isn't the time for idle pleasures. We're under attack and the situation's critical. Mother's AI, Sati, wants to talk to you. I'll interface for you, whatever good it will do. Okay, so we gotta talk. He got a nice bag. I will give him that. Like, he not as built as I would like him, but he do have a nice bag. He don't look awful. I'll give the game that. Oh, so I think auto run just moves forward. And you can jump for whatever reason. Okay, we got a weapon. Kill the training dummy. I guess we just kill whichever one we feel. He's probably just gonna go into a circle. Gotcha. And we got gloves. Go see Laura.
Nice to meet you. Name's Laura. I handle transfers on the surface.
Oh boy, nice. Commander, welcome to Enosia. The once beautiful valley has become a wasteland. Your Arcana may have difficulty breathing. Radiation levels are off the charts. Our Arcana are rugged and built to adapt. I'm sorry, Commander. The signal choppy as I feared. You're breaking up. Look out, Royal Guards. Communication interrupted. Not good, Commander. Communication with Sati has been cut off. We need to find a way to reconnect. Or we're operating blind up here. I've noticed those little scourge beetles gnawing at fiber optic cables near the transport. Maybe they're to blame. I'll try getting rid of them and see if the signal improves. Okay, kill some scourge beetles. Although that's a guard. Where are the scourge beetles? Let's get them. I seize them. Killed him. Commander, I took out the pesky scourge beetles, but the damage is done. They've already devoured the communication cables. Now what can we do? Come on, you're supposed to be the commander. Think of something. The scourge beetles have been eliminated, but communications are still screwy. Probably those damn twilight beetles. Nothing worse than twilighters. They really need to be wiped out. Let's kill some twilight beetles. think there was one up here. Yep. Oh. I guess now we play the waiting game. If communications don't improve, perhaps we better press further into the valley. Commander, my deployment kit has activated an encrypted offline message from Sati. It appears to be falsified for the event of a deadline. Arcana, this is Sati. If this message has reached you, the situation must be bad. Know that the Royal Guards will stop at nothing to breach our network and infiltrate our underground base. You are our only line of defense to ensure this does not happen, to ensure our survival. Since the collapse of the world, this has always been so. The commanders in Arcana who have given their lives against the Royal Guard and Narok will never be forgotten, but have no illusions about the stakes of this game. Your mission is to obliterate the Narok and finally consolidate the surface so that the neo-humans can begin the long process of rebuilding, but the Narok are not the only ones who will stand in your way. To the end, while our communication lines are being restored, your immediate orders are to root out Royal Guards that have infiltrated Enosia. A technician will have been dispatched. Your first assignment is to clear the area of Twilight Beetles so she can pursue her work. All right, more Twilight Beetles to get. Beat they ass. One more. Watcha! All clear, Commander. I guess their extermination was important to re-establishing communications. I wonder where the technician is. What's that? You want to re-establish better communication with me? A cute new outfit would go a long way. Commander, in preparation for this mission, I uploaded a glut of data on Enosia. There's an interesting plant native to the area called the spiral vine that appears to dance because of the way it twists in the wind. Supposedly, they respond to sound and will sometimes imitate those nearby. While we're waiting for the communication situation to resolve itself, maybe we should try to find one. You never know, maybe we'll learn something useful. And if not, it should be good for a laugh. Better than sitting here in awkward silence, pretending you're not looking at my butt, Lord. Not looking at his butt. The spiral vine. This strange dancing flower is dangerously close to triggering a flashback. The spiral vine starts to dance as your Arcana whispers to it. The sky turned red. The caustic wind blew. Alas, it was deflowered. How I wish it had been you. That's neat. Well, that was strange, but not useless. I see some malfunctioning repair drones over there. Unless I'm mistaken, they perform maintenance on surface equipment. I'll bet my left butt cheek we could salvage some spare communication cables from them. With those parts, we might be able to fix the uplink on the communication terminal. Yes, I know I'm smarter than I look. Get used to it. Now be careful. Those things are on the fritz and might attack. So we have to beat these up. Oh gosh. Okay, there's one. There's two. Three. Terminal appears to be in considerable disrepair. 50%, 80%, 100% complete. Acquiring signals from an unauthorized network. Commander, big problem. I accidentally connected to an unauthorized Royal Guards communication while repairing our cable. Yeah, I know I should have checked for hijacked servers in advance. This isn't my fault. It's my first mission. Why do I call you? You the new Cyberblade? Ooh, Jeffrey, kinda cute. Not to be rude, but who are you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Senior Cyberblade Jeffrey, here to guide you through the first chapter of your life as a Cyberblade. Oh, hi, Yeah, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go out there and make sure we secure more Stardust than our enemies. We'll need it for our war against the Narok or whatever else is out there. Of course, this means you'll have to kill Royal Guards Arcana in the process. Kill Royal Guards Arcana? You must be joking. Haven't gotten any powers yet. I see that you don't have much faith in yourself. Why don't you check the Cyberblade's powers with K? You'll find you have more potential than you dare to believe. Ooh. I don't know what all this does, but I know it levels me up. Good job. You're not one of those brainless gits. I'll give you that. It's nice to finally have someone who knows what they're doing. I'm not sure if that was a compliment or not, but wait, do you realize what this means? A spy from the Royal Guards hacked our network, just like Sate warned. If I hadn't interrupted the feed, they would have gained access to our encrypted servers. Not such a bad mistake after all, was it, Mr. Micromanager? For now, I'll track down the Saboteur and take her out. I'm not asking for permission, just keeping you in the loop. Hello? Damn, I can't get through. Do you read me? This is an emergency. I'm getting an emergency signal from the multiple access channel. I think it's a message from the spy who hacked our network. Is this a fellow Arcana? Maybe. Who the hell's this? You sure got some nerve, lady. Wait, it's true the Royal Guard sent me. My name is Cherry. Before you cut me off, I only hacked your network to send a distress signal. I'm badly injured in need of help. So badly I'd even accept help from a rival Arcana. If you want nothing to do with me, I understand. But Spore Foundlings stole my mobile communicator, so I can't access my allies' frequency. I had to link to one of your terminals. Please, just help me get back my mobile communicator, and I swear I'll be out of your hair forever. You never saw me. I never saw you. Commander, you there? Good. Thought I lost you too. This Cherry chick sure has some stones on her. She must be desperate to ask me for help. I know we're supposed to be enemies, but if I leave an injured woman to die in the harsh environment, I'm no better than them. So I decided to do it. Let me guess, you're against this. I'm doing it anyway. Spore Foundlings. These ones are tough. They are making a really weird noise. They sound like someone sneezing from a distance. How many of these devices have these crazy mushrooms swallowed? Okay, let's see. This appears to be the right one. Commander, there's strange activity on Cherry's mobile communicator. It's interfacing with my development kit without permission. Oh no. Shit. I think I've been hacked. Free Knights are so easily duped. You have been hacked, dumbass. That device is accessing your kit and jamming your channels. This little thing can auto-access the channel network from my deployment kit. Crap. Face it, sweetie, the Royal Guards have technology way beyond your primitive tools. I almost feel bad for you. Almost. Good luck contacting home base. I've got a surface to explore. That bitch. Shit, I've really screwed up this time. There's nothing for me to do but look for signs of Cherry's passage and try to track her down. I've got to make this right, so we got to look for that bitch Cherry. Oh, these must be her footprints. Commander, I think I found something. They're trampled by gruff hooves, but yes, these are definitely boot prints. Heading west. Look there. They even have a faint Royal Guard symbol on the bottom. I'd better check this out. All right. You want me to destroy Cherry's mobile communicator immediately? I'm not sure that's the best idea, Commander. I should just do what you say. You're top dog. We can discuss who's on top or who's on bottom later. For now, I think I can retrace Cherry's location using her hacking address. I think I'm within range. I got us into this mess. Now let me get us out. I want to see her bleed. If Cherry came through the pass, I'd better proceed with caution. It would be foolish to think she didn't plan on me following her. The Spore matriarchs here are acting really strange, twitching around and making bizarre tickling noises. I think you might be right. For once, this could be a ploy by the Royal Guards. Killing them might be the only way to find out. I have an overwhelming itch to kill something anyway. 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, they're as good as dead. Okay, the Spore matriarchs. There's one. Oh, there was a time bomb. Come on, baby. Give us the bomb. Wow, bam. Another one bites the dust. Gotcha. There we go. Time bombs, what the hell? 1 second later, they would detonate and I'd be dead. Stitching bombs into the stomachs of animals is seriously messed up. I'm starting to understand why the mother hates these creeps so much. At least put those matriarchs out of their misery. Who'd have thought? I'm actually homesick for the underground. Mother sends me here, in harm's way, while you sit and watch me prance around in skimpy outfits from the comfort of your armchair. Hardly seems fair. Look at this entry, Commander. The Visage Vine is one of Enosia's hidden treasures, where its sap holds a fantastic secret. Research indicates that ingesting it stimulates the nervous system, temporarily making the imbiber more nimble. Ooh, let's see if I can find one. That sounds like a nice upper, especially if I have to battle with a Royal Guards Arcana coming up. Let's get sap from the Visage Vine. Oh, there it is. Flora, the nerve-ending sap. What's next? Arcana babies? An Arcana in the field should be advised to capitalize on this precious substance. It just may be a lifesaver. All right, that must be a health potion. Hi there, let me guess, you're the new Arcana and you lost connection with Sati? You're not the first Arcana I've had to reach through analog messages thanks to the Royal Guard stunt. The name's The name's Idel. I'm currently in Enosia as an emergency proxy for Sati. Since the collapse of Earth, we have limited reliable communication networks surface side. Re-establishing the connection with Sati requires a complicated set of back-end procedures that you don't have to worry your pretty little head over. Just know that since the enemy's hack deleted our channel address, you're going to need a storage chip to link to Sati directly. But as the spy demonstrated, directly linking to Sati is quite the prize. I can't just hand the chip over to you. You need to be tested first. Your first trial, rid us of the increasing number of starved hounds that have been terrorizing Enosia. When you're done, report back. Then maybe we'll talk. She sounds a lot meaner than what her avatar was looking like. Okay, so let's kill some of these starved hounds. Oh. Can we level up? What is this? Oh. Yeah, that's a nice new attack. Not too shabby, but remember, the surface requires much more rigorous testing. I trust that Mother made sure that body of yours is up to any challenge. Commander, I noticed some mushrooms nearby. My data tells me Enosia's poisonous mushrooms are indistinguishable from the edible ones, so like your arcana, they're to be handled with care. But I wonder, if another food source was introduced to the ecosystem, perhaps these vicious hounds wouldn't look at me so hungrily. Actually, come to think of it, that's how most people have been looking at me. Go figure. So let's get the blue mushrooms. Is that them? Yes, according to this, these are poisonous ones. No wonder these puppies are starving. When I finish that damn spy, I'll have to remember to feed them her carcass. Ooh, level up. Guess what, newbie? Got a new test for you. Don't take it personally. You just look so damn sweet. And those are usually the ones to look out for. So indulge me. Festering hounds have been attacking the repair drones sent to restore wire transmissions. I guess our designers made them to look too much like a meal. I think you know what to do. Okay, so now we got to take out the festering. Right. Take this. Those things are interminable. They procreate like mother. Okay, bad joke. Lighten up. I think we're finally establishing a rapport here. All right, since you've been so giving, now you're going to get a little. I've been able to triangulate Cherry's location using transmissions from your hacked kit. Woman had the nerve to project holograms of herself as decoys, but I've got her heat signature right here. This is your chance to punish her for making you look stupid and set things right with Sati. Hurt her, but capture her alive for questioning. She won't come quietly. You may have to beat her unconscious. Oh my gosh. All right, Cherry, where are you? There she is. Cherry, you bitch. Gotcha. We captured her. Attacking a Royal Guards agent is a death warrant. Mark my words. I will kill you. Not bloody likely from behind bars. Job well done. There's the storage chip as promised. No strings attached. Nope, not gonna string you along anymore. No good? Fine. Well, here. A little something extra for your performance. Okay, so we got a new suit. It's covering us up, but it still looks sexy. Commander, we're almost out of the canyon. I'd like to see the settlement and scout around Enosia Hills. I think I'm finally getting the hang of this. I dare say, crazy as it sounds, we're starting to make a pretty formidable team, and your presence in my head is approaching tolerable? Maybe too strong a word. It's like you're a blue poisonous mushroom, but with me and a lot of patience, you might one day become edible. Don't tell me that terrible fumbling metaphor made you blush. I take it back. You're hopeless, but not entirely without your charms. So, Enosia, I want to make a quick buck. I got a request from an unspecified source to capture Vespine exoskeletons. I don't know why. I'm not sure I want to know. These are the type of sources that will fill our war chest with gold. if you catch my drift. And what does this do? We're in Enosia. Here's some Vespa. Ooh, what's that? Did it. That was quick. Earn that cash for mama. Okay, let's travel to Enosia Hills. Okay, you were on a need-to-know basis. Now consider yourself clued in. Our research lab has confirmed that the Vespine specimens you captured carried faint traces of narcotic. We believe the Royal Guards have been extracting these from the Firefly Vespines to make Blitz, a powerful drug. Firefly Vespines make perfect vessels because of their disposition to cross-pollinate? They're a handful, but you've proven yourself capable. From what I can tell, Blitz is a highly addictive compound that induces unearthly aggression and utter dependence on the supplier. We need to examine its components, collect Blitz samples from the Firefly Vespins nearby, then hurry back for your reward. I have a feeling there will be a lot of work for you in the near future. Wow. Okay. The Firefly Vespins. Give me that. This confirmation is bittersweet, but this sample will help us understand what we're dealing with and maybe get ahead of this before it becomes an epidemic. Gloomier, bleaker Enosia. That's just what we need. A worry for later, I suppose. These are the Enosia Hills. Look, I can see the settlement from here. I hear there have been much more experienced veteran Arcana here. Maybe one day that'll be me. Ooh, tingles. You have a lot to learn, Arcana. War has evolved. Ever since the Narek invaded and changed all the rules, the Royal Guards are not afraid to employ fiendish strategies and tactics you never consider, such as using mind control to turn the mutants of Enosia into mercenaries. Mind control? Such a thing exists? Abomination. Abomination. And don't even think about it, Commander. I know how your mind works. Controlling mutants for war is one thing. Controlling an Arcana for pleasure is another. Try it and die. Although Mother's Law frowns upon mind control, we're increasingly desperate. If we don't think like them, they'll wipe us out. It's a brutal fact of war that the edge often goes to the side that is willing to do whatever the other isn't. You're going to have to come to terms with that reality on your own time. You have an assignment: slay the festering lupus that have wandered close to Enosia and retrieve the mind control chips implanted in their skulls. I plan to show you firsthand what we're dealing with. And we're running, and we're running, and we're running. There they are. Your Arcana fingers the mind control chip thoughtfully. Mind control is nothing short of rape. No matter what, forcing someone to do something they otherwise wouldn't, it's like stealing their soul. Will helping the Free Knights do this rob me of my soul? Do I even have a soul to lose? Or am I just an artificial creation, as I've often been told? Commander, I have an emergency message from Idel. I am to report to Enosia immediately. My research shows that Enosia was built by refugees who survived the Narek invasion. With help from the Genesis Corp, and more recently, the help of the previous generation of Arcana, the air has been poisoned. The air has been poisoning the refugees who built the settlement for generations. but they embrace their slow deaths for the sake of humanity. How sad. Their sacrifice must not be in vain. It better take advantage of my time here and stock up on supplies and equipment. And hell, advice. Idel is the highest rank an Arcana can achieve. My stomach's flip-flopping at the mere thought of meeting her. I hope I don't barf. Talk to Idel. We're finally here.
Don't dally. You have lots to do.
Enosia is seldom at peace. Most people in the cursed place, human and Arcana alike, wind up dead sooner or later. But only the Arcana have the power to change things. It's good to finally meet face to face. You perform well in the canyon. Now that you're here in Enosia, people, even other Arcana, will make requests of you. I too will have some requests. Remember, we're at war, and this is not a vacation. Some will try to take advantage of a new Arcana in town. It may seem like they're picking on you because you're a rookie, but bear in mind it could come in handy later for them to owe you a favor. Besides, it's the only way to learn. The residents here depend a lot on the Arcana. Their time on this earth is limited, but their sacrifice for a salvageable future knows no bounds. It's your duty to protect them and see that their needs are met. Think I understand. Gotta pay my dues.
Arcana have a rough life, but they're engineered to handle it.
All right, everyone, that concludes episode 1 of Scarlet Blade. This game is actually really fun. Wish they had more customization for the guys, but if I'm being honest, they didn't have like a whole lot of customization for the girls either, so I guess gender equality? But yes, next time, I don't know what we're gonna be doing, but see you guys next time. Bye.
Pajama King is back again. Go, go. When you're sliding done. When the loving years are gone. Pajama King is back again. Go, go. When you're sliding